he has his own training as well. I'm not saying he changed the way he does things, but the man said, a very successful dealer, he understands the art, that there is a better way than we've done in the past. So there are people out there that are implementing these steps. And as a matter of fact, I won't mention the name of it, but there is a chat provider that we see very often that they have done a terrible job. But recently, Caleb, I noticed that their first message said, I am happy to help you. What information can I get for you today? So they're buying the books too, and they're starting to implement them. And I'm okay with that. How do you feel about the people? And I know it's a sore subject for you because you've had people that you've actually mentored up and helped and basically brought out of bankruptcy that have went out to copyists. But how do you feel about people using good information that's actually, in my opinion, making the car business a better place?
I'm in full support of everybody using the tools available, because that's how we became successful. We use the tools available to us, the knowledge from people before us. It's just about, it's fine. I'm all about it, but you don't have to steal from us. You can just call. There's nothing that we won't do for free if you just ask, So yeah, it's funny you brought that up, and I know we hadn't talked about it, but one of my great clients has been with me for a long time. He called me yesterday and he said, hey, Caleb, he's like, I want to put something together for the last 2 weeks of the month. He said, before I do, have you heard of this company, this guy? And he gives me the name. And I said, oh, I know him very well. I said, guy was foreclosed on his house, 3 months behind on rent. And I gave him $3,000 to catch his mortgage up, and then gave him more the next week. And I said, I know the guy very well, taught him everything he knows how to do in this program. And we got to laughing about it. And he said, you know what, Caleb? He said, it's no different than when we hire a salesperson, we train them, we grow them, we invest in them, we turn them into a good sales manager, and then they get an offer to go somewhere else to make $1,000 more a month on a guarantee or whatever. He said, and they leave us. He said, you're just dealing with the same thing. He said, but at the end of the day, they'll never do it better than you guys who started it. He said, but not only that, he said, they're always, people with that character, they're always looking for the next person that they can feed off of, that they can be a parasite on. And he said, so you can't worry about it. You can't let that bother you, because you'll spend so much time letting that worry you that, that it'll basically hold you back. And then I learned that at a younger age. I would say I was in my early 20s and I was running a store, and I had left a dealership, and I was running a lot bigger store now. It's my first general manager job. And I was having some social media, ticky-tack stuff with the old dealership. And the owner of the store said, Caleb, he said, you're so much bigger and so far above those people and where you came from. He said, don't give them any, don't pull yourself down to fight with people who aren't there, because that's what they want. They want to come up on you and your credentials. They want to use you to pull themselves up. So just don't allow them to do it. So, I'm all about people learning. I'll teach anybody anything for free, because I really don't feel like they'll ever outwork us or outperform us. And so it's okay. It's just part of the business.
It is, man. And here's what I found, and we've seen this time and time again. When dealers say, "Hey, I want to do it on my own." I had several dealers. They'll buy a dozen, 2 dozen books. They'll do an event with us. They'll train their staff up. I help train them. I help train them to do it on their own. And I think the last guy who bought the 20 books, we're in a 3-month contract with him right now to run his events every month for the next 3 months, because they have so many other things going on, and we're able to focus on one thing, and that's the chatting, and that is the messaging, the texting, and the setting the appointment. So even if they leave us, if we add real value to them, and this, I think that every salesperson on the floor right now, I'm gonna speak to the salespeople, sales managers too. If you have a track record and a history of making things happen, adding value, doing more than you're getting paid for, even though in the short run it may look like you're getting the short end of the stick, in the long run, just like the guy told Caleb, you're way more than that. You're going to get that big break in the future if you have a track record of success, a track record of helping others, empowering others, and helping those around you close car deals. I mean, you don't have to get paid for every car deal you close. As a matter of fact, I believe in shutting people's car deals for free if you can do it, and it's okay. If most managers, if you're a good closer, they'll let you go close a car deal, and you should be helping your people. As a matter of fact, we use it to get out of a slump when we were selling. We're having a tough time. Let me go close somebody else's deal that'll get me back on track.